of the Spirit, the official name of Michael Jordan's statue standing outside the United Center. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. This is Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. A quick check now at the starting lineups for both teams. First, for the Lakers, LeBron James is out there with LeBron James. They've got LeBron James. Night in and night out, he is a fan favorite, a superstar big man that is a beast under the glass. Then it's LeBron James, and it's LeBron in at the power forward. And then for the Chicago Bulls, Magic Johnson is out there with Michael Jordan. We've got Chamberlain, a big first for this young rookie, getting his first starting appearance. Then there's Pippen, and it's Bird in at the 4 slot.
You know, last season, a lot of folks had the Lakers picked as the super team in the West, the team that would maybe challenge Miami and LeBron, but from the start, it just never was a cohesive group and really had one of the most disappointing seasons in the Lakers' history.
Now here's Jordan. Pippen with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Jordan kicks to Pippen. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
And he's on the board early.
The first to strike there. Nice hoop.
LeBron with it. Clark, as you said, the Lakers had a lot of lofty expectations put on them, but you never know what's going to happen when a team is put together. And Steve, they just couldn't reach that bar that was set so high.
The expectations were so high, Kevin, but injury issues cost them all season long. Nash, Howard, Powell, and of course Kobe with the Achilles at the end of the year. And that unit only started 7 games all season together, so they never really were able to develop an adjustment.
And the 3 ball is good. LeBron's got his first 3 points of the game.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play him.
Here's Pippen. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, I spoke with the head coach of the Bulls. Of course, the conversation veered to the challenge of defending LeBron James, and he said there's not a lot of good options with him. He can really do it all. I think you just have to try and stay in front of him, and if he gets in close, you have to bring help. And guys, we've seen LeBron really force the issue as far as getting into the lane. We'll see how they do.
Thank you, Doris. Lakers on D. It's a 3-point game. Chamberlain kicks to Pippen. And count the basket. He is fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more.
Well, the number one priority for a defense when you face this guy is to keep him getting anywhere from the basket because he's just so strong as a finisher.
But, Steve, we've got to give him credit for his skill as a distributor, too. I mean, he has a great feel for his teammates, and that leads to a lot of his assists and a lot of easy baskets for his team. Well, the Bulls battled in last year's postseason. Got a Game 7 win in Brooklyn to sneak out of round 1 in what was one of the more interesting series of the first round.
Take that ball! Watch out now! Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I don't remember ever seeing a dunk like that in a game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw one.
Oh, man, that was just amazing.
Lakers on D. Pass to Chamberlain. Back to Pippen. The basket good off the assist from Chamberlain. Pippen's got some.
Talk about a great start. 3 of 3 from the field to get the game going. Back in the gas, folks.
It's LeBron with the drive. 3-pointer. Chicago grabs the miss. Open for 3. And James pulls it down.
Well, they're shooting 75% here early on, even with that miss.
And taken away by Magic. Here's Jordan. It's Chicago with another bucket.
and they're nearly perfect from the floor early on. 4 of their first 5 shots they've made.
Well, you know, when you look at LeBron James, maybe more than any other player in NBA history, he's great in a way that transcends position. Size, skill, savvy. I mean, he's got it all.
LeBron James on the wing. 6 to shoot. Lakers passing it around.
Who's got a ball?
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And we can talk about LeBron's ability to really play any position on the floor. When you look back, has Steve there ever been a player you could say that about?
I'm not sure if you could say that
That's
about
all right.
both ends of the floor. I mean, there's a lot of great defensive players who could guard everybody. Scottie Pippen or Dennis Rodman. Offensively, Magic Johnson could play any position he wanted, but to be able to do so at both ends is what separates LeBron James.
You know, last season, an NBA owner, and we won't name who it was, mentioned that the Lakers could potentially amnesty Kobe Bryant. Now, he knew that he is still a top shooting guard and plays like a superstar, but his contract really is up there at almost $30 million this season.
Well, we know the Lakers have got, Steve, a lot of issues with their cap. It's only going to get worse this year and continue to spiral in the wrong direction. There's even been talk among the writers that cover the Lakers about the possibility of amnestying Kobe Bryant.
I can't imagine. I mean, he's played his entire 17-year career here in L.A., 5 championships, one of the all-time great Lakers. But it's a cap question. Do they want to spend all that money for a player who's going to miss a lot of the regular season with that Achilles injury?
The Bulls have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Pass to Johnson. On the wing, Burke. Here's the 3. And good, coming off the assist by Magic Johnson.
This is great. 3-pointers going down quickly at both ends.
Yeah, it took them no time to answer back on that possession.
James. It's rebounded by Johnson.
Can't get a much better look than that, though.
Sure can't. Not one you'd expect him to miss there.
Pippen kicks to Chamberlain. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. Lakers trail by 3. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Jordan. And the Lakers making a change here. And Chicago has possession. Outside, Harden. Back to Chamberlain. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
And you love the concentration. Gets hit, but stays with the play.
Yeah, he showed a lot right there. Plenty of concentration, finding a way to get that shot to fall.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
The other thing I like is defensively, they're causing turnovers, and that's allowing them to get into transition. That's not what they needed there, that's for sure.
51 seconds left in the first quarter. Iverson passes to Rodman. It is now to Chamberlain. Passes it to Iverson. No good. And the Lakers going the other way now. LeBron drives in with the lead pass. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession.
Well, that pass had just a little bit too much heat on it for him to make a clean steal.
Yeah, I think it would have been a tough catch for either of them.
LeBron with a screen on Iverson. LeBron against Pippen.
In building this lead, they've been excellent at not allowing any good second chances.
Here's Chicago. They're on a 14-6 run. And there's the call on James. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Bulls shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Now, this is a good free throw shooting team a year ago. They hit about 79% of their free throws as a unit.
Good on both. There's 10 seconds left to play here in the first.
He sure did. Right on cue. Man was was that major drama.
And we welcome you back. Glad to have you with us as more basketball is on the way. During the break, the players getting refueled with Gatorade. We're looking amped up and ready to get going once again. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here at Clark and Steve. What have they been doing or not doing?
And you could see early on, guys, they were going to go inside and try to establish their offense in the paint area. That's exactly what they've done.
And I think that's exactly where they should continue to attack moving forward, Steve.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Guys, Russell Westbrook is one of the most fiery competitors in the NBA. Teammate Kendrick Perkins said, he's night and day how he is off the court. He gets in a zone, and he just feels like he's the best player on the court. Westbrook said, I don't mind playing angry. I play angry a lot. Guys, with his size and athleticism, that's a scary thought.
Infectious enthusiasm, Doris. You see it every time he steps on the floor. And both free throws good for LeBron.
You know, it's always fun to play the hypothetical game with players. One with LeBron is just how good is he? Like, would he be able to go deep in March Madness playing with a good high school team? That might not be as ridiculous as you think.
To the middle. On right side. And stolen by Jordan. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Pippen dishes to Iverson. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
Lakers trail by 4. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Back to LeBron. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. A three-pointer, no good. And Clark, you talked about LeBron at college level. He looks like he's playing against college players. You know, Steve, with his strength and his size.
Well, he can do everything. No matter what you ask of him on the floor, he can do it. He can play point guard. He can play power forward. And defensively, I mean, how about last year during the playoffs? 1 minute he's guarding David West. In the next series, he's guarding Tony Parker. So the versatility is just incredible.
Off the charts, you're right. And the Lakers making a change here. LeBron, he's checked in for LeBron. LeBron comes in for LeBron. LeBron's checked in for LeBron. And it's LeBron in for LeBron. Here's Jordan. And again, Chicago. No good.
You know, they haven't been able to open up a big lead, but the lead is starting to add up for them. They may be able to pull away a little bit.
Yeah, they've been doing the dirty work inside, Steve, playing a very tough brand of basketball.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Pippen against LeBron. Iverson kicks to Pippen. Kicks it out to Iverson. Pass to Chamberlain. Rejection by LeBron. Stolen by Pippen. Jordan, the pass to Pippen. Can't get the ball.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but
Dunk by LeBron.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
and that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
And there's the call on James. That's his first foul. LeBron against Iverson. Jordan with the screen on LeBron. Pippen for 3.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
Kicks it out to LeBron. Just 5 to shoot. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Dennis Rodman picks one up.
Yeah, he's a full court man. And what I mean by that is he has no problem just taking the ball coast to coast on the break, sometimes on his own, or, you know, if he prefers finding an open wing runner. Either way, the ability to create easy points for his team.
And Steve, even more than that, this is what I think of when I think of him. Late in the fourth quarter, time winding down. They've got one shot to win the game. He's your man. He's the guy I'm looking for to make it happen.
Shot's good by Pippen.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. LeBron against Rodman. Back to LeBron. LeBron left side. Fires from deep. Michael Jordan grabs the miss. Chicago leading. Breaks the lead pass. Unloads from 13. He squares up and sinks it. Pippen's got 8 points here in this quarter.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Black.
Gentlemen, this summer, the Bulls broke ground on a new 60,000 square foot practice facility situated just east of the United Center. Starting next season, it will replace the 12-year-old Berto Center, a half-hour away in Deerfield, Illinois. The Bulls coming back downtown and doing it in style, in a state-of-the-art building with all the amenities, including a rooftop green terrace. Kevin?
Pretty impressive, Doris. Thanks.
The switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
LeBron versus to LeBron. LeBron left side. Iverson cover. Good. 9 points for LeBron.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
Rodman pitch to Iverson. A finger roll finish at the bucket. And the Bulls lead by 4.
You know, something we're seeing less and less of these days, that little finger roll.
There's 31 seconds left to play here in the half. LeBron against Rodman. LeBron drives in, gets it to go. LeBron's got his second bucket.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
LeBron against Pippen. Ball's knocked loose. And here we go. Fast break. LeBron's got it. 1 second left. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game.
Well, they don't expect a lot from him at the foul line. He was in that range below 70% last season.
And we saw it last year, guys, because those numbers are so low. Teams weren't afraid to put him on the line.
Now, presented by Sprint.
And it's been a great game out.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball.
We've seen Scottie Pippen doing his thing. He has 17 points and 2 steals.
Now, it's all him today. He's got more points than the rest of the team combined.
That is something else, guys.
Backing down is LeBron.
LeBron!
I see him!
LeBron!
6 on the shot clock. This game is all even. LeBron's got the first bucket of the third here for the Lakers. Johnson down low, covered by LeBron, and the shot is good from Johnson.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Well, that's important because this game, I think, is going to be decided by who controls the paint in crunch time.
LeBron passes to LeBron. For the lead. Rebound by the Bulls. Pippen's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And Magic Johnson the bucket on the assist by Pippen. And it's a 4-point Bulls lead.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Got a piece of it. And stolen by Chamberlain. Jordan kicks to Pippen. Jordan covered by LeBron. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Lakers trail by 4.
Watch that shooter.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Started by Pippen. And here is LeBron. He's got 5. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. LeBron's checked in for LeBron. Here's LeBron. That's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, you can't run an inbounds play any better than that right there.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Yeah, and guys, I think he feels like he can make a few improvements during this timeout. Just kind of make a couple of adjustments, get his club back on track.
You know, coaches are always tweaking and tinkering with things mid-game. Actually, sometimes they overdo it.
And the Lakers making a change here. James is checked in. Chamberlain kicks to Johnson. He dishes it to Jordan. Here's Chamberlain. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. First one falls for him. Allen Iverson is checked in for Magic Johnson. He hits both from the stripe. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now.
Oh, I got him.
Now here's LeBron. He has yet put up any points in this one. Nice shot from the wing.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
Back to Jordan. He feeds it to Bird. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. LeBron with some nice deep. Lakers working the ball around now. LeBron James on the wing. Mark at 6. For the lead. That's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got 4 assists in the game. Clark, third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
Yeah, it's really been a bit of a tug of war. Back and forth we go.
Yeah, both teams playing well. Neither club able to pull away.
Chamberlain dishes to Jordan. The feed to Bird. Outside for Pippen. Allen Iverson on the wing. Hands it from downtown. Iverson's got 7.
You know, defensively, you cannot forget about him. They gave him a wide open look there.
Los Angeles calls timeout. You look at Scottie Pippen, he's really been playing well.
He's in one heck of a groove with the scoring. They're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow him down.
LeBron's checked in for Los Angeles. LeBron gets the screen from James.
Hey, who got him?
And taken away by Magic. Here we go, one-on-one. Iverson kicks to Jordan.
Hey, Will.
There's the pass to Bird. Back to Jordan for the 3. And the Bulls, another 3. 1:15 left to play in the third. And here's LeBron outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Something starting to click for this team, guys. You can feel it. The three-pointers are dropping. Their offense is flowing.
They've had a great second half from long range.
Kicks to Iverson.
Jordan.
Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup. Iverson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Yeah, he's one of those guys that's special because he lives for the big moments. Fearless. I mean, he will take any big shot down the stretch. He wants the ball in his hands.
And here's something else, Steve. He invites contact when he's attacking the rim. He doesn't try to finesse his way through anything. He's going 2 bodies.
4 on the shot clock. LeBron drives in. Let's go. And another basket for the Lakers.
My, he is so adept at finishing in the low post.
Bulls have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Johnson against LeBron. Johnson the pass to Bird. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot two.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. Los Angeles making a switch here. Bird hits them both.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
Now LeBron looking for his first basket still in this one.
Here we go. Good luck. Good luck.
The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. That one on Pippen.
Exceptional play to take the bump and still get it up and down.
Yeah, way to stay with it and look to finish the play right there.
The Lakers have hit 4 of 8 from the free throw line so far. Folks, that's 50%. Not great work there. Free throw good, LeBron. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Chicago.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And the other thing they're doing is they're forcing turnovers and then converting those miscues into points at the other end. Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
Boy, still waiting for their first miss from the foul line this half.
100% since halftime, is that right? I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon if that keeps up.
And the Bulls making a change here. Jordan's checked in. The kick out to LeBron. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. The Bulls leading by 3. Pippen dishes to Johnson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Pippen's got 3 assists now in this one. The kick out to LeBron. From downtown. Rebound by Pippen.
Oh, boy, he is just cold as ice. I don't think he's going to be the one to help them cut into the lead.
Put it back.
Chamberlain, no good.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
LeBron kicks to LeBron. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. LeBron with the block. Leads him in there. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
Gotta love the finger roll up and over the defense.
It's Pippen with the drive. The shot no good.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
Bird can't hit. Lakers trail by 3. Throws it down hard.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in, but I say put as much as you can on the finish and get your teammates going.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. We can't let up now. If we stay and make a few plays, we'll be right back in it. His message was clear. Stay the course, Kevin.
LeBron, he's checked in for LeBron. And stolen by LeBron. There's the lob to the hoop. Tries to keep it alive. To take the lead. Can't get it to go. And the Bulls going the other way now. Chamberlain with a screen on LeBron. Open for 3. And again, no good by Chicago. LeBron with it. He's picked up by Pippen. LeBron can't get it to go.
He can't get anything to drop. And the way he's going, I'm not sure it's something he should try to shoot his way out of.
Well, that might only serve to make things worse, Steve. Sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And now both of these clubs really in a groove here.
Already a high-scoring game, but it has become an offensive showcase down the stretch.
To tie it up. good, and the assist goes to LeBron. And that makes it a tie ball game.
He's so clutch, Kevin. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Chicago's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. From deep, Iverson gets the bucket. Iverson's got 10 points in just the second half. The Lakers have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. LeBron, Bird covered. LeBron passes to LeBron. LeBron sets the screen for LeBron. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Checking out the game LeBron is having. 9 points.
That's okay,
He's
you
chalked
got
up
the
one
floor.
three-pointer on the day as well.
You know, a lot of times he's one of those players who can get hot and stay hot from the three-point line. So I look for him to continue to search for shots out there.
They'd have loved to cut it to 1 there, but they're still in decent shape if they can get a stop.
We'll look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And they double up Jordan. Allen Iverson on the way. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. You have to value every possession.
Los Angeles has gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Back to LeBron. Cross passing by Los Angeles. He's against Jordan. LeBron kicks to LeBron. Lays it up and banks it in.
And you can feel the pattern of this game, guys. They're working it inside, dominating in the paint, getting good shots at will.
Well, 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been of exactly that variety.
LeBron against Iverson. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Iverson's got 7 points here in this quarter. Here's LeBron. 1:04 left in the fourth quarter. LeBron gets the screen from James. LeBron James on the wing. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Oh, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Well, they did have a foul to give, but they couldn't get it done before the shot attempt.
Yeah, you really want to try to foul in that situation before he gets into the shooting motion, and it just didn't work out that time.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
That was a critical trip to the strike. They have a 2-possession lead now.
Iverson covered. Kicks it out to LeBron.
Well, they're having major trouble dealing with LeBron.
.35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here?
You know, I think that's probably a smart move.
I think so, too. Outside for Pippen. Trifecta.
They are not letting up, guys. They just keep coming at them.
And I'd say that lead is too big to overcome at this point.
23 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. LeBron dishes to LeBron. Sinks it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, what a basket, and at the perfect time.
How about the courage and backbone of this guy? Wow.
Yeah, you got to freeze the clock. I mean, that's the enemy in this situation.
A few misses at the line, and they're in good shape.
So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game. Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 4. 16 seconds left in the game. Guys, what's your take?
And obviously time is the big factor here because they need to get points fast and then go for the steal, and if not, a quick foul.
Hard as it is, you just have to hope the guy you send to the line doesn't convert.
Money! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Boy, what nerves. Those free throws now put them in a very good position. 3 points ahead.
This would tie it. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. Well, they don't get much more exciting than that, Clark.